So I've given you the two links, and what I want to start with is, I'm going to start with that. Is I want to show you the degree that I go to, and some are going to say this is crazily OCD, and you're probably right, but I am kind of OCD in my personality. So what's this? November 2018. So this is one of the brands that we are I've just put live onto Amazon. I'm just going to close that down. And this is something from my inner circle. Oops. All right, so here's all the stuff. Let's just click on all those and get those open. All right. Can I share this with you? I suppose. No, I can't share that with you, unfortunately. You'll have to just kind of watch and see. So when I'm putting together these products for launches, I go to great detail in understanding who my consumer is, who is the person that I'm going to try and sell my product to. And that, I believe, is one of the most important things you can do, to have a great understanding about who, not what, but who you're going to sell to. Because really, the what it will take care of itself once you figure out the who. So I go to a great deal of lengths to understand that person, and I put all of that information into documents that I call brand documents. Okay, so it's kind of like this. I think about what are good products that I like the brand of in a similar niche to the one I'm selling. So I go look at my competitors and make notes about what I like and dislike about them. Also, in my direct competitors, this is Vintage Burn, very good brand. Look at that. I happen to know the guy what created all of Vintage Burn stuff. And then I go into what's going to be on it, etc., etc. Go into the Facebook pages. Like, I just go to the nth degree of it. So that's the brand document that I put together for it. And then I put together what's called a style sheet as well. So one thing that Pippa McCreary, who's one of the Amazon coaches and comes from a very great marketing background, she really goes on about, and it's really smart, is to have a customer avatar to understand who the customer is. And by doing that, you'll get to put a product together that is the perfect product for them. And so this style sheet is put together aimed at a very, very particular person who we have put together. And so as you can see, one of the things that we do using those links I've just sent you is put together color palettes, so our designers know what color palette we're going to be using. So that's something else we do for that, folks, and I found that to be really, really useful and a really good thing to do. Now I'm going to tell you how to fast track all of this if you don't want to go to all the trouble in a minute. But I want to show you what I do, so you at least know what I do. And then the final document we put together is our, what we call the thoughts on the product document. And this is like, as you can see, it's like random things, what we want to make sure are, what we believe are important about the product. So for instance, in the keto community, bulletproof coffee, we found that they often start the day with bulletproof coffee. Well, that gives us information that we can then use in our marketing to put together a marketing strategy as well. So it's things like that. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Now, I wonder if, who's that? That's what we do. So I think that is a good level of detail to go to. You may think that's a crazy level of detail. You may think it's not enough. I've got no idea, but that works for me. And then if you want to fast track all of that, well, there is really no way to fast track working out who your customer is. And I will tell you from a lot of experience, the more detail you go to and put into a briefing document for your supplier, the better. But the person or people who do all of my stuff for me, person number one is Mick Kelly at GoMibby. So Mick, you guys know Mick. I love Mick's work. He just does some freaking awesome stuff. He's now doing packaging and logos and things like that. And based on the work I've had done with my own Amazon images. Mick does all my Amazon images for me. I think that's going to be really great. I have not as yet used that service. However, I've seen some of his results, and his results are exceptionally good. So if you want to fast track that, just get Mick to do it for you. That's going to kind of fast track that whole thing for you. I was just looking at a product. Well, here's an interesting question for you. What is wrong with this product as a product design for an Amazon listing? And keep in mind, this will probably be the hero image. What is wrong with that hero image? And this is why it's so important to understand selling on Amazon versus selling on a shelf. What is wrong with this image? Because it looks pretty sexy, looks pretty good. What's wrong with it though? Why is this gonna be shit house? That's a terrible word to use, isn't it? Why is this going to be crap? That's a much better word. Why is this going to be absolutely crap for Amazon? It won't work on Amazon. Why is that? Although it looks awesome, but why is it? All right, needs to say what it is, says Chrissy. Neil says, what is it? I agree. It's not symmetrical. You can't see the label, says Matt. White on white, yes. Not big enough, says Tony. The font, no volume description. Not big enough. What is it? That's right. So anybody that says, what is it, is absolutely on the money. What the hell is it? I don't know. It says deep, nourishing, multi-nutrient serum oil. Well, that doesn't tell me anything at all. Your packaging should tell you. Let's just go back to, here's Instanatural, who are very, very good. You should study them. They're very smart marketers. I know those guys too. So what they do is it's Instanatural, that's their brand name, but then they say it's vitamin C serum, which, by the way, is the keyword that they're going after. That is the key word they're going after, vitamin C serum. That is the keyword they're going after, okay? So I think it's a very, very smart thing to do to put your main buying keyword on your packaging right at the very front, big as dog's balls, so it really stands out, so that anybody who's looking on the search engine results page instantly sees what the product is, okay? So that's what I think is wrong with that. And so by using designers, that's why it's good that you've got to have an understanding of how to sell on Amazon, because that's great packaging for a retail environment, but terrible packaging for Amazon. It's terrible packaging for Amazon. So Charmaine and Wolfie, I hope that's giving you some greater understanding about exactly what I do. I just put together all of these branding documents, figure it out, think about people who I really, really like. Mick will tell you that I am completely OCD with this sort of stuff when I'm putting my things together for him. And then I put together things like this as well. 3 documents, all helps a lot to better understand my image. And this is my images brief as well. I can show you this too. This is my images brief as well. And this is all things like images that I really, really like. And this is what I do for Mick. And then what I do with Mick is I talk him through what I like about them, what I don't like about them, things that I think can be included in my images, things that are not going to be included in my images, things like that. Again, I go OTT, I guess, in what I'm doing, but I get really great results, and I only have to do it once, but then it's done. That's a cool idea, look. The stack. So that's one of the things I spoke to Mick about, having the stacks like that. I think that's it. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing. If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales I've used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.